Tonight's the night for football, everybody. The bright lights are on, the stage is set, and the crowd is ready. It's Monday Night Primetime on EA Sports. As the work week kicks off tonight, another week of football comes to an end with a Monday Night Primetime contest between the Detroit Lions and the Baltimore Ravens. Jordan South looks ready for that opening kick. And Monday Night Primetime is underway. And this will be a touchback, so we're going to need our first snap to see the first action of this game. Let's get this show on the road. It is 1st and 10.
180.
Goff taking it right to the air. Looking deep to open the game. Well, they took their shot immediately. Would have been cool if they connected, but no luck. 2nd down.
You know, I say this all the time. You get down there to the red zone, and things happen so fast. Those windows close in a hurry. Quarterback's fortunate that was one hand and not two hands that got on the football.
Couldn't connect on first. It's 2nd down. Up to the air now. He's looking deep once again. Really pushing the envelope on 2nd down, but the deep shot doesn't work.
That's a pretty cool look right there of the kind of coverage you're going to see when you play man-to-man. On that down and distance, you've got to be sharp on the outside. That DB certainly was.
Somebody got to do it. Come on, put up on the gas, but somebody got to do it. Turn his TV off, turn his TV off. Turn his TV off, turn his TV off.
Now this opening drive not going anywhere yet. Already 3rd and 10. From the gun, Goff. It's on target to Williams. They touch him down, but a great pickup, and it's good for a first.
You know, they call that the money down for a reason, because you're just simply not going to last long in the NFL if you don't convert a good portion of your 3rd downs. It's the money down. But nice to see them roll the dice and continue the series.
1st and 10 from a yard shy of midfield. Running it with David Montgomery. He takes it up and across midfield into Ravens territory. It's a gain of 3 for him. That brings up 2nd and 7.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if we see a bigger play on the ground later on, largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
After the 3-yard pickup, it's 2nd and 7. Now the Lions calling a timeout. They're first. And after using an early one, 2 left for him to spend. Second down now, 7 to go. First game on the ground to Jahmyr Gibbs. Works the sideline inside the 35. And he heads out of bounds. Great pickup on that run. That chunk worth a nice 21 yards. And that'll be 1st down, Detroit.
I can assure you of one thing. That carry just brought some extra work in the opening quarter. You couldn't script that run any better.
On first down, they'll run with Montgomery. And they love to see him fighting forward, but he only gets him 3.
Hey, not a bad play by any means, but there's room for more, and they know it.
Last run got him 3. Here's 2nd and 7. From the 23. And there's a man there. It's intercepted. Kyle Hamilton with the pick. So the first drive of the game ends not in points, Brock, but in an INT.
And I get it. Opening drives aren't always going to end up with points or a touchdown. Good thing, though, there's a lot of opportunities left to make up for that miscue and go get yourself back in rhythm and back on script.
Ravens to the line now. 1st and 10. Jackson looking to throw right away. His pass is complete. That's Zay Flowers. And he'll get this up to the 19-yard line as he stopped.
I'm not going to lie. I know they got a completion, and completions, you never turn them down. But to make that throw for those yards in the double coverage, that is way too much risk for that reward.
Here's Derrick Henry getting it on the ground. He'll go down after pushing this up to the 29. They come through with a nice gain there. Gain of 10, 1st down.
Danger, I say. You get this guy in the open field, and he is dangerous to take it to the house.
They have themselves another 1st and 10. Another run for Henry. And this play doesn't work out like the last snap, right? He can only get back to the line as the defense all over this one.
As that linebacker makes that tackle right in the middle of the field, all I'm thinking about right now, Kate, training camp. Because that's the middle drill right there. That is textbook. What you do in training camp, coming to life when it matters.
Jackson, quick pass wide. He will be stopped now, but not to like about that effort.
Sure seems like he knew exactly what he wanted, and he got going right where he wanted to with the ball off the snap.
Let's see how they attack this 1st down, Brock, from the 43. Pistol snap to Jackson. Escapes the pocket. And they get to him as he was trying to make something happen. And the big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up.
Well, we're already seeing his legs going to be a factor in this contest. But I'll tell you what, Kate, if pressure's going to be on him like that, he's going to have to put his running back cape on and really use his ability to escape and keep things moving forward.
Let's see what they dial up on a 2nd and very long. Trying again, following the sack. Pass into the hands of Mark Andrews. And he'll be brought down a step or 2 shy of midfield. They're going to mark him at the 48. Detroit calls timeout. It's 2nd. And after burning a couple early, they're down to 1 to work with now. Quite the drive they've had, Brock, but they're up against it. 3rd and 5 now. From the gun, Jackson. It's complete. Play made by Bateman. And he's brought down right in the neighborhood of that 40-yard line. Give him 13 on that play. And that's good for a Ravens 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 39-yard line.
Out of the gun, here's Jackson. couldn't make the connection.
Quarterback of his renowns, Kate, I'm not surprised at all to see him throw it into double coverage early. And that incompletion, well, it's just going to fuel his confidence that much more to keep forcing it.
No dice on that prior pass. Here's second down. Jackson's going to throw again. That's on the quick hitter. And it's good yardage, but they tackle him short of the sticks.
It's not just imperative that a quarterback knows man or zone. Same thing for a receiver, especially on a drag route. When he sees zone coverage like that, just settle down, find the soft spot, give your quarterback a chance.
Third and just 2 to go. Henry's going to try to pick it up. Ooh, this one does not have a chance. They were ready for that one, and the effort brings up fourth down.
If only this defense could look like that on every play, Kate. They were angry, motivated, focused. And they took that anger out on him and this offense, forcing a fourth down.
Field goal. A 49-yard attempt.
And that one is good. A little longer, but no problem at all. And that's going to get them on the scoreboard.
I'd say all in all, that's the exact type of start this team was looking for. 2 possessions in, they've got the lead. Early momentum with that field goal.
Stout all set to send this one away. And not liking what it looked like ahead of him there, Brock. So he's going to take a knee, and this is going to come out to the 35-yard line. Good field position for the Lions here as they head up to the line. 1st and 10. Looking to throw here and shake off that previous INT. Ravens swoop it in, and they bring him down. And the big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up.
I'm not sure that deficit's going anywhere anytime soon. If anything, this is a defense that sees their offense creating not a ton of separation on the board, knowing they've got to shoulder the load. And sacks like that go a long ways towards doing it.
They really need some chunk yardage here on 2nd down. Another try following the sack. Short pass brought in. Has some daylight through the 40. And he rips off good yardage, but it will not move the chains.
When Bill Walsh was implementing the drag route with the 49ers in the 80s, it sounded the same way as it did with Mike Holmgren and me with the Seahawks in the 2000s. Versus man on a drag route, run away. You see zone coverage, settle down, give your quarterback his numbers, and you could find a completion just like that.
Here they come. This is 3rd and 5. Now the Ravens are going to use the first of their timeouts. And after using an early one, 2 left for him to spend. Six DBs out there for the Ravens. 3rd down coming up. Gone. It's another first half mistake. He's intercepted again. Kyle Hamilton with the pick. And the Ravens have it as he records his 7th interception of the season. Well, that should pretty much shut down throwing his way anymore, Brock. This guy has ended each of their last 2 drives by himself with an interception.
And that's kind of the price you pay when you're playing phenomenal ball as a defender. I can remember Aaron Rodgers, primetime game, said, I'm not even throwing once, and didn't attack Richard Sherman 1 time that game.
Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play.
This is one of those plays that I wish we had the huddle mic'd up, Kate, because I can assure you that offensive line in their own way is telling that running back sorry. We did not give you any chance.
First down run netted him nothing. Here is 2nd and 10. That's completed out to the right. And this is only going to be a small gain to the 42. Alex Anzalone there on the stop. That's going to do it for our first quarter here on Monday Night Primetime. It's the Ravens flying to an early lead. Back to the bank in just a moment. Back at beginning of the second quarter, Ravens in possession. They're looking at 3rd and 6 here. Lamar now from the gun. This one's to Andrews outright. This does not get it. Looking short field, but the defender is there to force this 4th down.
Those kind of completions are so frustrating, Kate. It's like a putt. You got it on line, you feel good about it's going in the hole, but you never want to leave it short.
Would have been a tough 54-yard field goal, so instead they're keeping the offense out there on 4th down. Blitz coming here, Jackson. This interception is also dropped, but they're still going to take possession as the incomplete pass forces a turnover on downs here.
You know, Kate, I don't think I've ever met a defender that cares. All they want to do is get off the field. Doesn't matter if it's a drop pass, deflection, breakup, even an interception. Challenged by the offense to get one more stop to get off the field, and that's exactly what they did.
On 1st down, it's gone. Taking a deep shot here. Oh, and he can't follow through. He had the deep shot for a moment, Brock, but he bobbled it and drops it.
With how hard it is to get an open look downfield, you can't let the coverage off the hook with the drop. Saw open space, started running before he was able to watch the ball into his hands.
To throw again here, 2nd and 10, it's gone. This one to Williams out left side. And this one does not go far. Let's see what they draw up on a 3rd and 7. Out of the shotgun, gone. It was there, but he couldn't hang on. That's incomplete.
In real estate, Kate, it's location, location, location. In football, it's rhythm, rhythm, rhythm. And you don't get 3rd down conversions, you get nowhere.
And hey, at least he held onto the football, but they will get nothing on that return. Baltimore offense to the line now. 1st and 10. It's an option right that begins this drive. And this drive's quickly headed in the wrong direction. First play set down behind the line.
It's easy for me to say up here in the friendly confines of the booth, Kate, but that was not the right read. And you hate seeing him absorb yet another hit at the end of the play. You never want him taking unnecessary shots throughout this game.
Everyone's prepped. It's 2nd down now. Shotgun snap to Jackson. Caught by Flowers. And he's brought down after a short gain.
A gain of 1. Brings up 3rd down and 9.
On all of us, on my people now, on what I love. Ooh, baby,
So a tough spot now. This is 3rd and 9.
13.
Pressure coming. It's Jackson. Finds him over the middle. And he's close, but they say he did not get there. It's going to be 4th and maybe a yard.
You can earn your money in the NFL in all sorts of different ways, but defensively, in a league where you're just not hitting as much in training camp, you're not tackling as much as they got to in the old days, when you can make a play. In the open field, keep them short like that, I promise you some money will follow.
Now, not a traditional spot. We see teams going for it, but they only need a few inches. Running for it. Here's Henry. That's a first and even more past the 40. And he's all the way up to the 41. It's an 11-yard gain to back up the considerable gamble there on 4th down, and they move those chains.
Come on now. Was there any doubt who they were going to go to right there? That was always going to be a run play. No problem converting on 4th.
First down, and they go right back to it. Like the turnaround these last 2 plays, huh? Nice gain on 1, and now they get him behind the line.
Kid, I'll never forget walking into the Hall of Famer Dwight Freeney's meeting room with those defensive linemen. The late, great John Tierlink, his coach, he had a little sign up in his office, and it was sacks, and that money sign was the S, because ends and D linemen make their money with sacks. But you win games when they stop the run like that for a tackle for loss.
Offense to the line for 2nd down. Jackson to throw it. Bateman hauls it in. Now here it goes, down the right sideline. He does it. Touchdown, Baltimore. The Ravens make it a 9-point advantage. Is Tyler Luke now on for the extra point. Extra point set right down the middle. And the Ravens make it a 10-point ball game. Stout all set to send this one away. And he takes it in the end zone for a touchback. Position for the Lions here as they head up to the line. 1st and 10. Off to the air now. Made the throw as he was getting hit, Brock, and it's incomplete.
Safe to say there's been an early disconnect between the planning phase and the execution phase for this offense. Might be time, Kate, really to get back to basics, to the calls that you just trust the most.
So after the incompletion, here comes the 2nd down call. Looking to throw, gone. It's caught. Here comes Jahmyr Gibbs. And he gets absolutely pumped to end that one.
I call this quarterback's best friend. Some call it a safety valve, some call it automatic. But it's sure nice as a quarterback when you got a trusty running back over the middle of the field that you could depend on.
And the Ravens go in nickel, 3rd down.
4 down. 2 for 66.
Here's Gong. tackle's made just beyond midfield at the 48. That's an 11-yard pickup, and it gives them the first down.
I'm not sure how this defense let that guy slip through him like that. On third down, nonetheless, he took that snap as an opportunity. Man, did he make an impact play.
First and 10, ball set up at the 48. Here's a counter give to Gibbs. A lot of grass ahead. And he's able to get this to the 32 before going down. That's 16 on the pickup. And that gives the Lions the first. That brings us to the 2-minute warning at the Inner Harbor. The Lions in need of some points before the break. It's a new set of downs for him at the 32. Going to the ground again on first. Doesn't get much beyond the line, a yard at most. Tackled on the play by Marlon Humphrey.
I think one thing you learn, Kate, when you transition from college to the NFL, not every run is going to be a big play. Some of them, well, they're just destined to end in a minimal gain, and some of them will set up that critical play action for later.
Need a better result than that last run. It's 2nd and 8. Shotgun snap here to go. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Just couldn't hang on through the contact. So now it's going to be 3rd and long.
Fairly safe to say as that one falls incomplete this first half so far, it's not met the standard they set for themselves.
Last pass unsuccessful, and they have 3rd down here. From the gun, Goff. He has the first over the middle, and he gets this down to the 13-yard line. It's a great pickup, 16 yards, and now they've got first down.
You know, Kate, you'll find teams go to this crossing route concept sometimes a dozen times a game. A lot of times it's for shorter yardage, but sometimes things break in the right coverage for a much bigger impact play, just like that.
On first down, it's Gibbs. What a hit! He gets flattened to the ground. Manages just a yard on first down. Now it's going to be 2nd and 9.
Hey, we know running the ball in the NFL is hard, and that play pretty indicative of it. Here's the key, though. At the end of the game, those type of plays got to be in the minority, and the majority have got to do some damage.
Oh, no, they get him yet again. Picked off by Marlon Humphrey.
Intercepted. The Ravens take over 1st and 10.
Ravens to the line now. 1st and 10. The drive begins with Henry. Wow, he had to power through one tackle just to get back to the line that time. Working quickly here.
Down behind the line of scrimmage. A loss of a yard. Brings up 2nd down at the 11-yard line.
From the gun, Jackson. Completed to Flowers. Give him 15 yards on the pickup there. And that'll be first down, Baltimore.
You want to become a quarterback's best friend, do that. Turn a short little gain, a short little pass into some yards after catch, and that quarterback will find you again.
From the gun, a run for Henry. And they're able to grind him to a halt after a pickup of 4. Now we're going to have a timeout taken by Baltimore. It's 2nd. And they still have one in their pocket for what's left of this half.
You know, that's a good run right there to keep the offense on schedule. If he can average that type of yards per carry, this guy's going to be more than all right with letting him lead the show.
From the 30 on 2nd down. Someone stepped in. It's intercepted. The meat
of the game comes at an awfully big moment. Really just cancels out all the great work your defense did to give you that ball.
It's a new set of downs for him at the 32.
17.
Goff on 1st and 10. Now this is intercepted. That is back-to-back passes. Kyle Hamilton with the pick. And the Ravens get the football back with minimal time to go in our half.
Must be paying these guys a day rate, not the hourly rate, because it took them just one play to answer interception for interception. We're right back, basically, to where we were 2 snaps ago, but with a whole lot of excitement in between.
Yep, as expected, they go to the ground to start this one off. And he's stuck on a nice gain on what is the final play of this first half. So we're through 2 quarters now, still a half of football to be played. We'll be back with more of the NFL on EA Sports. Fox now to kick this one away. And we'll have to wait at least a few moments longer for an exciting start to this second half. We've got a touchback. The Ravens in a very good field position as they come up 1st and 10. Out of the gun, here's Jackson. Hits his tight end on the corner route. It's a 21-yard gain. That's good for a Ravens first down.
I think my favorite part was the magic he worked after the catch. The way he took the completion and made so much more out of it by adding all the extra yardage.
Throw right side is caught by Hopkins. And he's marked down, looks like at the 32-yard line. It's a gain of 11 there, and that picks up the first. It's a new set of downs for him at the 32.
First and 10 at the 32-yard line.
Out of the shotgun, and they'll give it to him inside. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run.
I know from the position of the quarterback, Kate, sometimes you hand that ball, you put it in the belly of the running back, and you send him right into the teeth of a buzzsaw. You can feel it from the jump, and that call from the defense, well, it came at the perfect time.
All right, here we go. Second down.
Hey, report! 13, hey, Ozzy, sit up!
Back to throw. Here's Jackson. That's him on the quick hitter. And he's brought down at the 17-yard line. He picks up 15 on the play. And that'll be first down, Baltimore.
That's good.
Good offenses. Kate, good play callers know how to utilize their personnel. They know where they wanted them. They wanted them in a route in space where he could make that initial play comfortably, but then go to work after.
From the red zone now. Jump off caught by his back. And he'll go down. Looks like they're marking him at the 11.
Hey, you like these results on first. That completion right there, right in the window where all options are now available to you on second down. That playbook wide open.
After a good pickup, they've got 2nd and 4. And he will carry this across for the Baltimore touchdown. The Ravens grow the lead coming out of halftime. It's a Lamar Jackson touchdown. They broke out the design, run from there. Coach just tells him, hey, Brock, KQB, do your thing, get us 6.
Yeah, and these offensive coaches love this play, and defensive coaches hate it, Kate, because it really gives you an extra hat, right? An extra number when your QB's got the athleticism, got the legs, got the instincts to go run it in for 6. A defensive nightmare, an offensive touchdown.
That one and splits the uprights. And the Ravens take a 3-possession lead. Stout all set to send this one away. And he'll take a knee in the end zone for a touchback. Good field position for the Lions here as they head up to the line. 1st and 10. Off to his running back. And just gets back to the line of scrimmage.
He specializes in salvaging broken plays out of the backfield, but even he couldn't get anything out of that one, Kate. That defense, they were all over it.
Second and 10. Need to get some positive yardage here. Goff setting the throw. Ooh, would have been a big gainer if they connected, but they could not. Instead, 3rd down coming up.
Yikes, as that pass falls to the ground, you kind of just sense their desperation, just kind of oozing out of them. Running out of time to start connecting on more of these and really break open the scoring in a way they just have not been able to do so far.
Goff on 3rd. And he's there to knock away the pass and force a 4th down.
The issues this offense has been having, well, they extend well beyond 3rd down today. You just look at that big goose egg on the scoreboard, but now, time's not on their side either.
And before that return amounts to much, they bring him down.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
Baltimore offense to the line now. 1st and 10. Lamar out of the pistol. Short pass brought in. And he's brought down after a nice gain and a 1st down.
Guys, I really like this receiver on that drag route in particular. Why? Because he's a guy that creates after the catch. They don't close quickly. He could take it to the house.
1st and 10 at the 38-yard line.
1st down. Here's Lamar. Complete Derrick Henry. And they push this down to the opposing 47-yard line. They'll get 14 yards and a new set of downs.
He was about to get smacked just as he got rid of it. Sometimes, Kate, that crowd lets you know you're about to get hit. But that's a savvy quarterback play right there. Take that check down. And nothing better than that defender picking you up off the ground after he knocks you down. With that play, that check down, tickets a big yards.
And they drop him with a big hit, but that's going to sting worse for the defense. A big gain, and the chain's moving too. They get 18 yards out of it and a new set of downs.
That's just not the guy defensively you ever want the open field. Frankly, with the amount of space he had at one point, they're lucky to have limited to the game they did.
Look at that work, turning those legs, driving across the 15. It's a Baltimore touchdown. The Ravens could push this to a 4-score game as they take a 23-point lead. It's a Lamar Jackson touchdown, his 3rd total score in this game. That one right down the middle. And the Ravens make it a 24-point ball game. Stout all set to send this one away. And nope, not chancing this one. Knee down for a touchback. Good field position for the Lions here as they head up to the line. 1st and 10. Out of the shotgun. Gone. And they pick him off again. Kyle Hamilton with the pick. And the Ravens are going to take over after the return. He stopped at the 45. He's done it, Brock. He's done it. His 4th interception of the game, and with it, ties the NFL single-game record.
How cool is this? We get to see history made. You know, you got to be close to perfect to get 3, 2. Heck, even a single interception in the game to get 4. Well, Kate, that is perfection.
Just incredible. Henry gets it here to start the drive. And he drives this across midfield and down into enemy territory. Pickup of 8 on the run, and that sets up 2nd and 2.
Brings up 2nd and 2.
Running once more with Henry, and he'll get them enough for a 1st down.
You know what I like about a 2nd and short run play, Kate? Yeah, I like getting a 1st down, but you know what I like even more? That's going to set up a play-action pass in a similar down and distance, and that defense is going to have to key on the run.
Let's see how they attack this 1st down, Brock, from the 43. Plowing up the middle. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that 1st down play.
You know, Kate, during draft season, I was talking to an NFL GM, and he said, you know what, in time, we're going to realize tackles for loss are just as big a deal as sacks. Sacks get so much of the popularity. Tackles for loss, when you knock that offense backwards, I promise you, in time, we'll be keeping a closer eye on plays like that one.
Back to the line they go. It's 2nd down. Out of the gun, Henry. What a hit, and the ball's loose. And the Lions have recovered it. And they can't cobble a return together, but they do have the football. They've got it on their side of the field.
You know, we could go down on that field and ask any player about the first lessons they learned in the game of football, and almost every one of them kids going to say the same thing. Ball security. I bet he could even hear his old high school coach's voice in his ears right now. Tell him the next time, you got to hang on to it better.
He's got a gain of 6 there. Stopped by one of the league's best tacklers, Roquan Smith.
Cool thing about a drive starting run like that, Kate, is it really just gives you every opportunity to play, but whatever you want to do. But as for me, I like to reward that runner. Give it to him again and see if he can get you a new set of downs.
From the 40 on 2nd down. Completed over the middle. And he's taken down directly on that 43-yard line. 16 yards on the play. And that'll be 1st down, Detroit.
From a great throw to a nice route and catch to moving the chains, there wasn't a whole lot not to like about that amazing play.
Let's see how they attack this 1st down, Brock, from the 43. Throwing is gone. Finds Gibbs out of the backfield. And he has it to the 42 before they make the stop.
Kate, I don't know why every once in a while I'll get these little flashbacks, but a little play like that just flashes me back to the preseason, my first preseason. And one of the veteran QBs said, hey, Brock, whatever you do, just find completions. You will never go broke taking a profit. Go get a completion. They're at a premium in this league.
Looking for his wide receiver there. And things look tougher now with 3rd and long.
He's really starting to just about exhaust every option and trick he's got at his disposal. That time, trying to test him outside the pocket, extend the play, there was just nowhere to go with it.
So after that prior incompletion, we've got 3rd down.
17, 20.
Throwing again. Here's Goff. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact.
It has been a tough slog for them to keep up at any point in this game. And failing to convert on that 3rd down, yet another symptom of the overall illness of the day.
Looks like this is the moment they're going to make their comeback push. They're going for it on fourth. Again, Goff. And it's incomplete. They dialed up their best effort, Brock, but they come up empty. That's going to be a turnover on downs.
You know, these fourth down plays are all about trust. You lean into what you do best. Unfortunately, with the lack of execution, you're going to throw that one off the playlist.
Small gain there, maybe 3 if he's lucky to begin this drive.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Can lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on second.
They'll come up after that 4-yard gain. It's 2nd and 6. Jackson, quick pass line.
Nice to see that connection, that chemistry working between the two of them.
Following that completion, remember the O-line looks to be in some pain. They're headed out to take a look at him now. First down, ball at the 36. Get to Henry on the inside handoff. We'll cobble together a yard there. Aiden Hutchinson, energetic as always after making the stick.
The one thing I can say positive about the execution of that play is at least he didn't go backwards.
Following that little 2-yard run, it's 2nd and 8.
180.
So just 1 quarter to go on Monday Night Primetime. It's the Ravens with possession and a big enough lead already. They can probably coast the rest of the way.
Don't worry.
8 yards to go. Let's see how they approach this second down. Henry running to the left. And that's not what the offense dialed up. They stick him for a loss. It's going to be 3rd down.
Well, they shoot the pass to try and bring up 3rd and short via a little more conservative ground call, but it backfired. You know, the defense, they'll look for keys up front. They fired off the line knowing a run was coming. And, boy, they busted it before it could get back to the line.
Hey, Ozzy, sit up. Hey, report. You change it. Sit up.
Jackson now on 3rd. Has his man. It's cut by Andrews. And he pushes this down to the 22-yard line. The end result there, 15 yards and a first.
You know, it sure seems like he knew exactly where he was going with that before the snap. That's a pre-snap decision that led to a post-snap first down.
Jackson keeping it himself. And this one's only going to pick up a couple before he heads out of bounds. Only 2 yards, and it brings up 2nd and 8.
It may not show up as much on the old stat sheet, just a short little QB run, but what that does, Kate, is so important. Keeps that defense honest, and in particular, those defensive linemen, those cleats in the ground, they're not just coming after you in the pocket. Now they've got to think about you as a runner as well.
Now we're going to get an offensive timeout. That's their first. May still have 2 to work with in this final quarter. 8 yards to go. Let's see how they approach this second down. And he's going to score. Touchdown, Baltimore. The Ravens keep running away with this. It's a Lamar Jackson touchdown. His 3rd of the game on the ground. That one splits the uprights. And the Ravens grow their lead yet again. Stout all set to send this one away. looks like he's going to opt not to bring this one out, so they're going to enjoy some good starting field position from the 35. Position for the Lions here as they head up to the line. 1st and 10. From the gun, gone. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Ball and defender arrived at the exact same time there. And now they face 2nd down. You go middle of the field against zone coverage, Brock. You know this firsthand. You are throwing into rush hour, and there aren't a lot of easy completions to be found in that part of the field.
Yeah, and a lot of those throws, Kate, you're signing your guy up to take some sort of hit. It's on you to protect your guys. But at that defense, it's flying around and making the play.
No luck finding his receiver that time. So they're left facing 3rd and long.
That's what I call complimentary defense right there. That pressure by the group up front, that leads to the incompletion and to the benefit of that secondary.
Hold on. 20.
They're going to throw it on 3rd and long. Downfield is fine, St. Brown. And he's brought down, but there's some laundry on the field. Offense liked out that play winch. They choose to decline the penalty. New set of downs for him from the 46. Running it after the penalty. And he gets absolutely pumped to end that one. 1st down play, nets him 5. It's going to be 2nd and 5.
That run's not going to turn many heads, but at the end of the year, I promise you, if you average over 5 yards a run, you're going to be a Pro Bowler.
So gain of 5 on that 1st down. Let's see if they can repeat that performance now here on 2nd. Shotgun snap here to go. Completed to his running back. And he works this to the 38 before going down.
That's a defense's goal, right, Kate? Just get us to 3rd down so we can have a chance to get off the field. And that was a good adjustment on that stop in particular, when the back ended up being the target, and they were able to keep him short of the sticks.
It's Montgomery on 3rd. And the run will not work. He is stopped at the line. This is going to be 4th and short.
Absolutely no fear in his game. Even one of the smaller defenders out there, he isn't afraid to go charging into all those linemen and dish out some physical play himself to make that stop.
Down big, they're going to exhaust all options, it appears. The offense lining up to go for this. Running for it, here's Gibbs. And he's tackled with the 1st down yardage.
That's simply a bet being made that not only is your call or scheme better, but that the players just want it more than the big fellas on defense do. And clearly on that one, they did.
They've got 1st down from the 31. Now we're going to have a timeout taken by Baltimore. It's 2nd. We'll see how judicious they choose to be with that final timeout. They've got 1st down from the 31. Again, it's Gibbs. And he'll come up with a gain of 3 on the run up the middle. Four yards on that 1st down run. Here's 2nd and 6.
The 27-yard line.
On the draw, this is Gibbs. And he picks up about 6 on the play. Stopped though right near the marker. Didn't get it, 3rd down.
You gain that kind of yards in the run game, and you're going to gain the trust of your offensive coordinator. Plays like that, runs like that, set the table for everything else in the playbook.
1 yard, all that's needed. This is 3rd and inches. for it with Montgomery. And this one had no chance. Hit well behind that line. That brings up 4th down.
3rd and inches, and you hate to see that run go backwards. I just take myself back to a huddle, and you know you're imploring your guys, listen, just give us a little bit of a push, and we will move the sticks. Instead, well, the defense is energized with that stop.
On 4th down, the Lions going to try to put 3 on the board here with Jake Bates. Ball on the left hash for this 41-yarder. Bates' kick is up and good. And that's not going to do a ton against what is now a 28-point gap.
This is a case of, well, just get what you can on the way out the door, Kate. It's already out of reach. Just take the 3, let your kicker get some points, and make it a hair closer in the box score.
And that one bounces through the end zone for a touchback.
Ravens take over 1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
The Ravens in very good field position as they come up 1st and 10.
You change it. 180. Sit hot.
One stopped right at the line for no gain. This is going to be 2nd down.
Well, you often see some mix, some high percentage pass plays on 1st and 10. You got to keep a defense honest. They're always looking for a run in that situation and a chance to stack them up for 2nd and long.
180.
That's the 2-minute warning here from Baltimore. Ravens nearing their 2nd win in the campaign. Everyone's prepped. It's 2nd down now.
It's hot. It's hot.
Lamar's going to keep this one. Decided to keep it, but couldn't escape the pressure there. They catch it behind the line.
This coordinator tried to show some trust and belief in his offense. A run after a negative run? Well, you lose a lot of equity and belief in that coordinator. I don't think he's going to try a 3rd run after back-to-back negative losses.
This drive in some serious trouble. It's 3rd and 12. Here's Henry running left. And they drop him just a couple yards beyond the line. It's 4th down now. The defense calls a timeout, so that's their first. The Ravens going to punt this away, and here's Jordan Stout to handle that boot. He punted a couple of times last week in their loss, and now gets this one away. And a big hit on the return to stop him cold.
The Lions take over 1st and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. 1st and 10. Here's Gall. Connects on the crosser. And he'll go down, and we'll say right at the 39-yard line. Give him 15 yards on the pickup there. And that gives the Lions the first.
Is right.
Hey, 76. 180. Go. 5.
Gall. And down he goes. The Ravens defense gets it done. And the big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up.
Kate, this is one of those times and moments that even though it's been years and decades, I could still hear the great Mike Holmgren saying to me, after I tried to scramble as a QB that couldn't really run like our guy today, and he would say, "Oh, Brock, bless your heart. Oh, bless your heart." And really what he's saying is, don't ever try that again.
After the sack, another pass on 2nd down. An all-around tough play for him. He took a shot on the release, and it definitely affected the throw. It's incomplete. No connection on the last play, and now it's 3rd down. Goff to the air now. Just got it away
third down than they did on second. They played that one so tight there was no window to throw.
Got to go for it in this spot, Brock. This is fourth down. Desperation time here. A bit of desperation on this deep shot. And again, they drop the interception. This time it's a good thing, though. Much better field position without it. Thanks to the turnover on downs.
Hey, I get it. It's already over. But go down swinging. Unfortunately, that play, like so many of them today, Kate, has been pretty indicative of how this contest has gone.
So it ends as a win for the Ravens.